Someone dying of cancer, you would risk giving them a more toxic drug to save their lives. But if you're vaccinating a healthy individual, then you have to have something that is extremely safe and will do no harm.
Vaccines are estimated to prevent more than 2.5 million deaths every year from infectious diseases like measles. They can induce longer-lasting immunity than we might get from an infection. More than 100 groups around the world are racing to develop a coronavirus vaccine. Professor Miles Carroll has run trials to make sure 2 candidate coronavirus vaccines are safe for use in humans. And that meant trialling the vaccines on animals first. With the COVID-19 vaccine, are you seeing any sort of bad things happening?
So we've only vaccinated the animals and they look completely and utterly healthy, and we won't be able to measure any effect until after we challenge the animals.
Animals are challenged by exposing them to the virus, then they're evaluated. So far, vaccines that you've been testing out on animals appear to be safe?
They certainly do.
Because vaccines are given to healthy people to protect them from infection, establishing they are safe is paramount.
Risk-benefit ratio, someone dying of cancer, you would risk giving them a more toxic drug to save their lives. But if you're vaccinating a healthy individual, then you have to have something that is extremely safe and will do no harm.
One of the candidate coronavirus vaccines Porton Down has been testing is developed by Oxford University.
The first human trial in Europe of a coronavirus vaccine has begun in Oxford.
The vaccine has been allowed to start human trials after successful safety tests in America.
The normal way we do this, it takes us several years to get to the point of having a vaccine that would actually be even considered for widespread use.
And now the group is gearing up to produce around 1 million doses of the vaccine before they know it works.
We've started moving to doing real clinical manufacturing at industrial scale very early. We want vaccine to be ready as soon as the clinical trial shows that the vaccine can be safe and work in people. But to have the vaccine ready then, we need to start months and months in advance. And we're hoping, if everything goes really well, we might have some vaccine ready to use in perhaps the early autumn.
At that point, regulators might grant an emergency use of the vaccine that would allow the human trial to scale up to potentially vaccinate tens of thousands of people.
It would be initially relatively restricted. Healthcare workers, maybe people living in care homes, perhaps older people with underlying lung diseases. The people who've got the most to benefit from the vaccine would likely be the first to receive it.